So our customer comes back after 2 weeks of wear, and you want to be able to remove the product as easy as you put it on. Now the thing is again, it's all about understanding how to use your tools so that you don't be a fool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my file not only to break the seal at the front, but I'm going to make sure that we break the seal around the perimeter of the nail. Now just like glitter polish, you have to understand the glitter is going to act kind of like a barrier, and it's a little bit harder to remove. So you have to make sure that you're actually going to file through and remove some of the glitter. Now it's up to you. You can sit there and take your time and try to remove as much of it as you possibly can. But the most important thing is actually creating patches. That way the acetone can not only get underneath and help lift it up, but you want to be able to create patches so that the glitter won't block the soak-off process. Notice how I'm taking the surface of the file. I'm not trying to create a fire. All I'm trying to do is put pressure in certain areas and make sure, as you can see, I'm creating cheetah patches. Cheetah patches. You can see how the product is filing away with ease. I'm on to the next finger. Now another way that you could actually remove the glitter and break the seal is by understanding how to use your arbor band. Again, it's not the tools that do damage, it's the fools. I'm not running my electric file at Mach speed. I'm actually keeping it at the lowest resistance, at the lowest RPM. That way, I'm letting the tool do the work, not my wrist. Notice how I'm actually using an overgrip. Now, again, with your client, you'll notice that she actually has to bend her hand. You know, at the end of the day, when you're actually holding your client's hand like this all day long, you start to build pressure here. When you learn to use our overgrip technique, this is going to relieve a lot of pressure, not only from your wrists, but from your shoulders and your back. Notice how I'm working in one direction. I'm using zone 1 of my barrel to come around the edge. And again, tickle, 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 coochie coo, coochie coo. It's not about how much pressure you use. It's about being quick, and it's about taking it down fast so that you don't have an excess amount of glitter. The heat that you create has everything to do with creating pressure at one point. If you're moving the barrel around quickly, you're never going to create heat and you're never going to create damage. Once we remove the glitter from the surface, I'm going to take our wipes, fold them in corners. We're going to pump some acetone onto this. We're going to take some pre-cut foil. Now remember, again, you have to pay attention to the matte side as well as the shiny side. We want to be able to take the shiny side and wrap it down towards the enhancement. I'm going to take it, I'm going to wrap it all the way around. Once we get to the edge, I'm going to fold it back. Now to secure the wrap, we're going to take some of this flexible wrap. I'm going to come around the edge just like this and secure it. Notice the secure fit, and also it won't fall off of your client's hands, which is really important. Remember, you guys, you want to create an environment that's going to be easy for you to remove the product. The great thing about Manicure is the time it takes to apply it. Fast and easy. So remember, wrap them, keep them on for at least 15 minutes. This way, it's going to be really easy for you to slide the product off. After 15 minutes of keeping the fingers wrapped, we want to be able to use a tool that's going to make it easy for us to push off. Now I know orange wood sticks are one thing, but the problem with orange wood sticks is they get dull. And again, you don't want to really use a scraping tool like this because it looks way too aggressive. So what we want to be able to use is something wicked. Wicked, but safe. We're going to use a lucite stick. Notice, lucite stick, no matter how much pressure I put on the natural nail, I can't do any damage at all. And not only that, firm and thin enough for you to push off with ease. Now notice after 15 minutes of wear, the product is literally lifted off. As I come through, you can see how everything has kind of buckled up, being nice and easy as it pops right off. Do the same thing on this side. And again, as I'm coming through, I want to make sure that I'm using the edge to get underneath and gently remove it. As I take off the last wrap, you notice how easy everything came off. Bam, just like that. Ready to rock and roll. Now, once we removed everything from the natural nail, I'm gently going to take my buffer, and again, if you were going to do a reapplication, all you would have to do is buff the nails, go through the same procedures you were going to do, and start the application all over again. We want to make this as easy as we can. That way, you're super successful in the salon. I'm going to use the rose oil to condition her cuticle areas. You can always take the green side of the super shiner and then come back over the surface with the white side to give it a nice lustrous shine. Perfect. Ready to rock and roll.